What is up, Garage Gym Revolution? Happy Monday. It's Coach Evan with another live training for you today. Per usual, if you are here, go ahead and drop us a like. Type your name with hashtag live next to it so I can shout you out in the comments, because the way the system's set up, I can't actually see your name. So if you're here, you want me to shout you out, let me know that you're here. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay so that I can follow up with you after the video. As you can see, the words above my head, what does a 640,000 year look like, is what we're going to be covering today. If you got my emails, you should probably guess that I'm pretty excited about sharing this with you. And I've got my handy dandy portable whiteboard for you and my dry erase marker. And I am discussing what a $640,000 year looks like with you today because of a conversation I had with one of my inner circle clients. And it went something like this. I've got a limited amount of time that I can train. I want to do boot camps. I want to charge X amount of dollars. I don't know what I can actually do in the next year financially to make this business viable. I work full time, 9 to 5. I'm busy as hell. And I'm starting to wonder if this is something that I can actually pursue. And so we went over the numbers. And every single month, all of our inner circle clients, they get weekly coaching from me and a coach, and they also get monthly checkpoints. And in our monthly checkpoints, what we do is go over very strategic and tactical things that need to happen in the month in order to accomplish their goals. Now, in general, what you need to know is, how many clients did I have last month? How much money did I make last month? How many active clients do I have now? How much money do I want to make? We actually say, how much money are we going to make this month? And how many clients do I need to acquire in order to make that much, right? Below that, it's, okay, besides money, besides goals, besides clients, what is our goal for the month? And then what is our focus for the month? So what you should know is, like, we have our acquisition number, we have our financial number, but beyond that, we're going to have separate goals. Like, I want to launch boot camp. I want to launch my 12-week nutrition program. I want to do this. Like, what is the one thing that we can pursue that is in line with our financial goals and our client acquisition goals? And then in order to accomplish that one thing, what does our focus need to be for the month in order to do that? If you're not doing this right now, like, you should know this is what our monthly checkpoints look like, right? So again, it's how much did you make last month? How many active clients do you have? How many new clients did you acquire? Okay. How much are you going to make this month? How many clients do you need to acquire in order to make what you want to make? And then what is your primary goal and what is your focus related to that goal to make sure that you can accomplish all the above? That is what coaching and accountability looks like, right? From a 10,000 foot overview. That's what we do. Okay. Now, here is the issue at hand is I work full time, not me. This is my client. I work full time. I have a gym. I'm moving gyms. I got boot camp clients. I got semi-private clients. I'm doing one-on-one. I got a lot of things that are going on. Problem also is I can really only work about 2 hours in the morning and about an hour and a half at night. What can I make? Here is why I'm bringing this up. If you've ever seen any of my ads, you've probably seen me talk about money, and you've seen me talk about the difference between a $20 trainer and a $100 trainer. And if you have seen the comments, some of you are probably in here because you see how I respond to comments, because most people comment when they're high on emotion, and I just take a step back, I think about what I'm going to say, and then I respond as cleverly as I can. Most of these people think that anybody making more than them is full of shit. Excuse my language, but there's going to be some cursing in today, so if you got kids in the background, make sure you're wearing headphones, right? Most people in the industry think if you make more money than me, I'm probably better than you, and you're full of shit. There's no way it's possible. And so the comments that you get are, you're full of shit. Okay, all you're really telling me is that you don't know how to do third grade arithmetic. That's it. You've never gone over your schedule. You've never gone over your capacity. You've never gone over your financials. You've never gone over what it takes to make the amount of money that you think you deserve. And in addition to that, you don't know how to acquire the amount of clients that you need to make that. Period. The last thing is probably the hardest part. But most people don't think about that. They usually think about the other four things. It's like, if I can't do it, nobody else can. All right, cool. So I'm going to show you how you can do it, making $640,000 a year, selling in 6-week cycles, and only working about 4 hours a day. Now, I'm going to give you some inner circle sneak previews right here. This client, Dom, if you're here, shout out to Dom Davis. He's got an awesome garage gym that he is building. He's moving to a new, bigger location, so we've got a lot of things that we're working on, and I'm just going to break down the numbers for everybody in here, okay? Again, if you're watching live, hashtag live. If you have questions, go ahead and type them in the chat. I'm going to be going pretty fast for you. But if there's things you agree with or disagree, hashtag agree, hashtag disagree, I want to know how you can challenge me, because I want to either be able to break your beliefs or I want you to break mine, because that's all this training is really about, right? How can we make $640,000 a year serving 6-week training packages in a boot camp format? Cool. So Dom has a 1,000 square foot space. Anybody watching this, does anybody know how many people you can fit in a 1,000 square foot space at a time, at a single time? Any comments? Any guesses? It's okay if you don't have any. I'm going to let you know right now. It's 100 square feet per person. That's how much space you need. About 100 square feet per person. That includes you. And I already messed up the math, because he's got 1,100 square feet. Okay, so that includes you. All right, you training one person in a 200 square foot space, that's a personal training gym. If you have 1,100 square feet, that's a boot camp facility. That's a semi-private gym. That's a lot of things that can be going on. So 1,100 square feet. If you need 100 square feet per person, how many clients can you have, including yourself? Obviously, that's going to be 10 clients. Cool. So this is how many people Dom can see at one time. 10 people. All right? Now, Dom does 40-minute sessions. 40-minute sessions. Dom is only available for 5 sessions of the day. And these are like 3 in the morning, 2 in the night. Right? So let's look at 5 sessions per day. Okay? Now, again, this is less than 5 hours a day, which is why if you got my email, it's under 16 hours per week, because that's what Dom has the capacity for, right? So it's less than 5 hours. It's like 4 hours or something like that, all right? Dom has in his availability Monday through Friday for 3 sessions, and he's got Tuesday and Thursday for 3, something like that. I think when we broke it down, if I mess this up, sorry, 2, 4, 6, I think it was 8 to 16 total available slots. Okay, something like that. With me so far? Thumbs up, likes, live, hashtag live. Any questions, you let me know, because I'm going to be erasing this pretty soon. I just want you to see this. Okay, now here's what Dom's selling. Let's go ahead and get one of these bad boys here. Dom's got a $1,000 6-week boot camp. $1,000 6-week boot camp. Okay? In every single hour or in every single session, he can fit 10 people. Let's do this again. So Dom's got, oops, this is no good. Dom's got 3 in the morning. 3 a.m. Right? 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. And let's say 2 in the evening. His boot camp is 2 sessions per week. 2 sessions per week. Cool, with me so far? We've already established that it's $1,000, right? So, now we need to break this down even further. I know I'm going fast, but it's going to pay off in the end, especially if you are not sure as to how to price yourself or how this is going to make sense. Okay? Let's go over what it looks like if your clients were to train back to back, right? Mondays and Tuesdays. So he's got his first session in the morning, his second session in the morning, and then he's got 3 more in the evening. Okay? This is 10 clients. This is 20 clients. This is 30 clients. This is 40 clients. This is 50 clients. How much money is that if he's able to fill every single session with his capacity? How much money? $50,000. That's how much money. So Dom is looking at making potentially from two days of the week $50,000 if he can fill that. And that's going to happen every 6 weeks. With me so far? That's just Monday and Tuesday. Now Dom is also working Wednesday and Thursday. So what does that look like? 100 $150,000. Right? Now let's say Dom wants to work Friday and Saturday. Cool. $150,000 every 6 weeks. Now he's going to need 150 clients in order to do that, right? I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just breaking the math down because most people aren't willing to spend, how long has it been? 10 minutes and 51 seconds to do very basic arithmetic, to really understand what it takes to make what I want. Now, Dom isn't working that many sessions and he's not working that many hours, right? That's actually a lot more hours than he wanted to work, right? What we gathered from his month or from his 6 week was that his capacity was actually going to be $60,000 total. But if he's selling, and it was a cap of 80 people. And so if he's able to sell every 6 weeks, 80 new clients on a $1,000 package that allows them to train 2 times a week consistently, if he were to do that for the entire year, right? 52 divided by 6 is, anybody want to do quick math for me? Because my math is crap. 8, 9, something like that, right? Turned out to be $640,000. That was the year. That was the number. If he can do this every 6 weeks. And so why, besides telling you that you need to start doing very basic math, why else is this valuable? Because Dom's goal is not $60,000. Dom's goal is actually $7,000. $7,000 for this month. And why do we set a $7,000 goal? Last month, Dom's first month with me was about $2,400, right? First month in the gym, raised his prices from $100 to $1,000. He was charging very little for his awesome service, and we upped the value, upped the price, right? So it was a big month for his gym. And so $7,000 is actually 3 times as much as he made last month, but I know he can do it. So we set this small goal, $7,000. How many clients does Dom need to sign in order to make $7,000 this month? 7. That's it. If he did that every 6 weeks for the rest of the year, right? That would be, what's 7,000 times 8? God, $56,000 by adding just 7 clients. Is that doable? Yes. And this is just new revenue. Just new revenue. All it takes is you adding 7 clients every 6 weeks. That means you're not selling every single day. You're not selling every single week. You're putting together packages and new boot camps and new strategies in order to fulfill, sell, market, take your time, play some video games, enjoy your family. You don't have to be selling all the time, but who could use an additional $56,000 in revenue right now? You need to either be tapping that like button or hashtag 56K if you want the strategy for this. Because this is really, really simple, right? And the benefit of this is how many of these clients from our June 21st package that Dom will be launching are going to translate into August packages. In general, our retention rate is really, really high. Usually we are able to retain in the Garage Gym Revolution because we have really good ascension and continuation strategies at least 9 months. At least 9 months. So maybe we don't have that great of retention, but let's say we lose 1, and we lose 1, and we lose 1, and we lose 1. So by the time we've finished our first cycle, we've gotten all the way down to retaining only 2 or 3 of those people. Cool. So the second time we launched this, we added $6,000 in recurring revenue plus our $7,000 in new revenue. That's $13K. Cool. So now we have 13 clients on retention. Let's say we lose 2 more. Okay, cool. So now we're at 5,000. I'm sorry, because we're at 13, so we lose 2. Sorry. So now we're at 11,000 plus the new revenue of 7,000. And now, in about 90 days, our recurring revenue and new revenue is $18,000 from running 3 promo cycles. That's insane. That is on the way to a $35,000, $45,000 a month. And when you have the capacity like this, 1,100 square feet of space and you can add 10 people per group, there is no reason why you can't be into that $50, $60, $80,000 a month. Is this all making sense? Is this valuable for you guys? Is understanding how to add and subtract valuable for your business? It should be, and I know that I'm joking about it, but broke trainers don't do this. And broke trainers don't think about how easy it is to project success for their business. Instead, broke trainers think it's not possible. If you don't think it's possible, get out of the group. Stop watching the live. You're watching the replay, stop watching the replay. Get out. If you don't think your success is possible, you're in the wrong place. This is not a circle for the downtrodden. This is a circle for winners. This is a circle for success. Can I get a DJ air horn? There we go. For circle of success. Because when you break it down, how much do I need to make next month? It's not going to be $80,000. But if I can get to 7 next month, the next 6 weeks after that, I should reasonably expect to get to 13. And if I can keep that recurring revenue going at that same pace, and I put in the same work, and I make slight changes to improving, if I can go from 7 new clients to 8 new clients, so what if I lose 2? I made it up in new revenue. There's no reason why at the end of 90 days or 120 days or 150 days, you can't be at $30,000 to $40,000 in recurring revenue for your business. If you don't think it's possible, get out. I just showed you it is. I don't have an 1,100 square foot space. I don't do boot camps. Our cap is 6 people per group. We do hour-long sessions. We don't do 40-minute sessions. And we charge a little bit more. We charge $159 per week. But we have 30 to 40K in recurring revenue month after month because we just know the math. And we know how many people we have to reach out to every single month to make the math make sense. So if you're not good at this stuff, you need to send me a message because I want to help you get good at this. This is what we do. Simple projections, simple coaching, simple goal setting. And we set goals to win, not to lose. If I set an $80,000 a month goal for Dom, he wouldn't have hit it. But a $7,000 a month goal? Come on. Again, of course we can do that. Of course we can do that, and so can you. And if you're not there yet, you need to send me a message so that I can show you what it takes to get there. And right now, little commercial break, we're switching up how we run our inner circle. We are actually taking people on for a limited time at 4 months in the next 90 days or so. The usual inner circle program tends to be a year long. And right now we're accepting clients for just 4 months and there's a money back guarantee there. If I can't get you to $7,000 in 4 months, I've failed you, I'll give you your money back. So if you want to know in detail how I can get you months that look like this, you need to comment below #16W, that's 16 weeks, and I'll send you a message. I'll put the power into my hands. I will follow up with you to see if you're the right fit for our program. And if you are, let's go. Circle of winners, circle of success, circle of doubters, get the heck out of here because you don't belong here. And I'm sorry, I'm sure there are places for you, but right now the people that are in here are winners and they're after success. They're after more. They're after big, bold, and beautiful goals. And if that sounds like you, I want you in my inner circle. That's the end of my commercial break. That's also the end of our live training. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to message me. I'll see you tomorrow for a 2-Minute Tuesday. Adios.